Hey guys, this is Jay Wendell with Rock Rage Radio, and I am here with Henry of Shvpes. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Very good. So, question for you: obviously you're doing the tour and stuff here in the U.S. Is this your first big tour in the U.S.?
This is our first time playing over here. Yeah.
So how do you feel about it so far?
Well, the cool thing is we finished today, so we've been out for 7 weeks.
Okay.
And today was the last show, and it was a hell of a show to finish on, man.
Oh,
so
yeah. I caught about the first half of your set. You guys were fantastic. The
Thank you
crowd
very much.
was very much into it.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we couldn't believe it, to be honest, because we're just some simple guys from England, man. Like we've flown all the way here, not really knowing what to expect, and to be shown that much love, it's special, man. Like,
well,
really
honestly, you guys have been getting bigger over here anyhow. Your style really kind of almost fits with a lot of what people are getting into lately. But honestly, it's hard to really peg down what genre-wise. I mean, obviously heavier stuff and everything, but you guys do so much different that it really.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's because we always get asked, "Oh, what would you call yourselves?" Like, and it's like, well, in this day and age, I don't think anyone's one thing or anyone wants to be one thing. We don't like to pigeonhole. We like to keep all the doors open. So if we do want to go down a route, it wouldn't be seen as massively weird if we did it. If you know what I mean?
There's almost it almost has a prog feel to it on top of everything else, just as far, which I love. I mean, I've been playing you guys on my show for a while now.
Thank you so much, man.
I was stoked to see that you guys were going to be coming to the U.S. in the first place, because definitely one of the bands that I wanted to see the most coming up here.
Awesome,
so,
man. Well, I appreciate those words, man. Like I said, we felt a bit out of our depth when we came over here, didn't know what to expect. It's completely different from touring over in Europe and England and stuff. So,
so what do you think what's been the biggest difference for you? I mean, obviously.
I think it's a massive culture shock for us, really, and it's the people are so different, and each state is like its own country.
Oh, it's like it's
so it's really weird, man. Like not weird in like a bad way, like weird in a great way, because you cross a borderline and there's suddenly some mountains, and then it's just like there's so many different things to look at and see, and still haven't seen all of it. So.
How the people react, how they treat it, it's different. Honestly, it's almost the same as like when you're crossing over country to country in the UK and everything like that, or in Europe, just where and it's about the same size too, really, when you look at it. A lot of the states are about the same size.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like it's actually so much different over here, and I'd say, sorry guys back at home, but the crowds are actually slightly better here because people are way more inclined to just listen to something they never have before.
Right.
And I think radio has got a much bit of a bigger presence over here as well.
Yeah.
The UK and a little bit is dwindling a little bit. People are kind of listening. They're not tuning in as much, but over here people love it.
Right.
And that's what we've been noticing, and it's been great. So people like you and stuff that have just been smashing our tunes, and it's just been incredible, man, to be able to come over here and share that love with everyone.
Well, it's probably nice to actually be able to have, like tour buses and stuff like that actually pull up to the venues. I've been out in Europe a few times with bands and stuff like that, and having to park buses way far away from the venues and a lot.
Oh man, the worst place to do it is Paris. Paris is the worst place to load in and out. It's awful. All the roads are like, because it's such an old city.
Right.
All the roads are tiny. Like that's one thing I noticed about over here. Your roads are huge.
On
like 7-lane freeways and stuff.
Well, the thing is, too, a lot of the construction's so much newer here anyhow for the venues that there's space already ahead.
Oh, there's so much space, especially in places like Texas and like the South and Nevada and stuff like that. There's just heaps of space.
Right.
But in Europe, because we've been there for such a long time, all the space is kind of taken, so you just make people really angry when you're trying to load your drum kit into the venues.
Now, are you all based out of Birmingham? Or?
So 2 of us are from London.
Okay.
And 3 of us are from Birmingham, where the band was formed.
Okay.
So yeah.
So after this, do you have any other plans? Hopefully, you guys will come back to the States soon.
Oh man, that's the thing we're hoping the most. Hopefully, we're looking on. Maybe, possibly at the end of the year, but who knows right now. But we will definitely be coming back after the reaction and how good these festivals have been in particular.
Well, honestly, you guys have a bonus in the States, too, because I think that most people who have heard of you guys have no idea that, and I'm not even going to go into detail of who or what, that there's a family thing in there that in Europe they seem to bring up all the damn time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It gets brought up like not as much as you think, but yeah, we do our own thing. So
you guys stand on your own so well that the nice thing, because like I said, state-wise, I didn't actually know about this until very, very recently, and I honestly, it means nothing to me other than, I mean, that's cool that there's music in the family and stuff like that. But I mean, by the same token, like you guys have such a good, unique sound, and you guys fit the American crowds really, really well now too.
That's what we've been told, and I think we've now seen it after like looking back on the past 7 weeks and assessing it. It's been insane, man. It's literally been. I can't even put it into words. I was saying before, like I reckon I'll be sat at home in a few days' time. We fly back Sunday. Right. I'll be sat at home drinking a cup of tea, just like. That was mad, like literally. So
I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to think about when you actually go home. So when you go home, when you actually go to eat and everything like that, it's going to be almost weird having British food again.
It is, but I can't wait. Oh man, I can't wait. like literally, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to eat broccoli. I'm just going to.
You almost have to. All the food around. I mean, it's so hard to find good food good for you food around.
And also, when you find it, it's mad expensive as well.
Oh yeah.
So, but the place like these big festivals are awesome as well, though, because you get like the vegetables and the healthy food.
There's a lot of variety and stuff you can get. Like they bring in all kinds of food
trucks. Festival catering is the bomb. But like, yeah, when you're out on the road and like, it's like we were in New York the other day. It's like. So another $1 slicer of pizza, is it? So.
New York's expensive, man.
Everything
is so
but
expensive.
$1 slice of pizza, man.
Oh, the pizza's like as big as your head. Though,
exactly,
too.
but you guys love adding the tax on as well. So they're like, oh, it's $1.
Right.
No, it's not $1.
Not so much.
It's so frustrating. We work it all into the cost in England. So if it's £1, it's £1. But yeah, that's one thing I'm not going to miss, I must say.
So how soon till you guys head back home? Are you just right after this? Or?
So yeah, this is our last stint, really, our last bit of work, and then we have a day off tomorrow to come back to the festival and enjoy ourselves.
Right.
And then Sunday we fly back to the land of the Queen. Yeah, we fly home, so it'll be great to see our families and kind of recharge our batteries a little bit, and then we're straight back out in Europe again. So. I know, man. No rest for the wicked, man.
Hey, that's a good thing, though.
Oh, it's great.
It's a great problem to have.
Wouldn't change it for the world. I really wouldn't, mate. I really wouldn't.
So, what's your favorite food you've had since you've been in the States?
Oh, okay. This is a big question. I had a great ramen. So like I can't really think of what foods are like. I've had some great burgers over here.
Right.
Like there's a place called Zombie Burger.
Oh, I've heard of it before. I've never had it though.
And they do I'm not vegan, but like if I get the chance to eat vegan, I will just to see what's up.
Right.
Like try it. And I've had some great stuff, and we've been trying all like Denny's and like IHOP and stuff because we don't have stuff like that in England. So we've been like, let's go to a shit diner and see how that's doing.
Right.
So I'd say like just the classic American dishes, like the burgers I've had, and I've been having pancakes and stuff as well. And that's why I just need to like not for a little while, man. I need to like just buy a big thing of broccoli and just eat that for a week. That's all I need to do. But you got great food, man. Your gas stations are great as well. Yeah, go there, get a little pot of mac and cheese at like 2 in the morning. It's perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I love it.
There's this chain called Sheetz. They do like you can literally order pretty much anything.
I've heard it because we've been to Wawa a couple of times.
Okay.
And then we got told about Sheetz, and we're not going to get a chance to go now. We went to Buc-ee's.
Okay.
Which was pretty insane. 120 gas pumps, like fresh, like brisket. Oh.
Yeah.
Scratch everything I just said. The brisket.
The brisket?
Oh my God. You guys do barbecue like no one does barbecue, man. Jesus.
Insane. Texas barbecue is amazing. Carolina barbecue, Nashville barbecue, but the brisket and stuff
everything just that's part of North America.
Right.
You guys just know how to cook, man. But like that fucking open fire cooking. I can't believe I forgot about that. I was literally sat at the side of the road in blistering heat, just falling in love with this brisket burger, like making love to it. It was You made me hungry now.
Hey, you still got another day to try to get some more food in, but
hell yeah, man! So I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm telling you.
And then you have a long ass flight coming up.
I'm trying not to think about it. I'm literally just thinking like, I might just get really drunk before I get on the flight, and then.
I mean, that might not be a bad plan. I mean.
It will mean I'll pass out, because then like the air will get all thin and I'll get a bit like, ooh. So yeah, like it seems like a good plan until you need to go to the toilet every 5 minutes.
So one last question for you, and this is something I ask everybody. What is the most embarrassing album that you own? The one that your band would give you the most shit about if they knew or they know about?
See, the thing is with our band is like a guilty pleasure. We don't have anything such as a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
We just like whatever. Like our tour manager back at home, he loves S Club 7. I don't know if you guys had that over here. He loves like boy bands from the 90s basically. He loves it like Bewitched, like things like that,
right.
like girl bands like. But mine, the album I owned that I probably wouldn't sing and shout about is I bought Kylie Minogue's second album ever, and then Robbie Williams's.
I'll be honest, I own a Kylie Minogue album too, so I can't give you grief.
She kicks ass, man.
She does.
She knows what she's doing.
She does.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I hate the fact that I've got to say I've got a Robbie Williams album because I hate that guy. Like, so.
Hey, it is what it is, though.
It is what it is, man. Take that and all that. But yeah, that's me, I think. But I'm proud of it. Proud.
Well, like I said, it was fantastic seeing you guys live. I'm so glad I got a chance to catch you guys.
I'm so glad you got to catch us as well, man. Thank you very much.
Awesome performance. Hope you guys have at least as pleasant of a trip back home as possible. Enjoy your time off since you're going right back on out.
And hopefully we'll see you guys when we're next here again.
And make sure that you're buying the new album Greater Than. Well, it's newish, but still, buy Greater Than. It's good.
Buy it.
Badass.
Now.
But anyhow, it's wonderful meeting you. Wonderful talking to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
Cheers.
man.